October 2012. This is Orion Sports and Entertainment Promotions GalactiSports Rap. Hello once again, sports and sports entertainment fans. I'm David Barnes, owner of Orion Sports and Entertainment Promotions, bringing you the news and events from intergalactic independent wrestling and the pride and honor fighting mixed martial arts promotions. Let's kick this show off with the results from Intergalactic Independent Wrestling's weekly television program, Collision. The first match on the September 5th, 21-26 edition of Collision saw the Sioux Warrior Bison pinning his rival Epsilon Beta with his finisher, the Extinction. Misfit pinned the Irish Hellcat Shannon Egan's with her finishing move, the Bowplex. Dewey Cheatham pulled out a win over Ezekiel in the next match, and this time he didn't even have to always cheat, as the Golden Gym member was counted out of the ring. Sheikh Khalid Sirhan pinned Sebastian Rook with his finishing move, Allahu Akbar. Desiree used her finishing move, the Everyman's Desire, to pin Tough Enough and give the Sisters at Heart a victory over Nuff's Enough. Bootylicious Bertha pinned Plain Jane White with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Both before and after the match, Bertha and Jane observed an old Ring of Honor tradition of adhering to the Code of Honor by shaking hands before and after the match. This act leads me to a quick Filsger Games plug. By the time you're watching this YouTube episode, Filsger Games should have the Ring of Honor Companion Edition of the Legends of Wrestling professional wrestling game available to order through its online catalog at www.filsgergames.com by this time next month. The Legends of Wrestling professional wrestling game plays exactly like the Champions of the Galaxy professional wrestling game, only it features real-life wrestlers both past and present, such as Luthez, Gorgeous George, Ted DiBiase, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and Andre the Giant. As of the time of this production, which was back in June of this year, in order to give myself enough time to record and produce the program, the LOW had 10 editions on sale, with an 11th edition of what's known as the Legends of the Future, as well as wrestlers from the Chikara promotion, as well as the PDF of the NWA Hollywood promotion, which was scheduled to be released in the summer of this year, but no official release date was given at the time of this production. For more news on these editions, as always, visit www.filsgergames.com. I, for one, am interested in picking up a copy of the ROH edition just to see if and how the game's creator, Tom Filsger, handles the Code of Honor. Getting back to the September 5th episode of Collision, Harvard Yale defeated the IIW transsexual Roseanne Palmer when, after leaving the ring following being humiliated by one of Roseanne's signature moves, the 69 Clash, Roseanne leaned through the ropes to bring Harvard back into the ring, only to be slapped in the face. This stunned Palmer long enough for Harvard to slide back into the ring and hit her with his finishing move, the Law Review, and pick up the pinfall victory. Hunter Orion picked up a pinfall victory over the evil former brain surgeon, Dr. Brain, by way of his finishing move, the Orion's Belt. The BFFs defeated Los Tamales Caliente when Brittany Hilton pinned Spice with a top turnbuckle cross body press. The Skyscrapers picked up a tough win over the Samoan Vice Squad after Rex Sky pinned Sununu with his signature move, the Skyplex. This match was difficult because several times during the match, both Lex and Rex Sky executed DDTs, Skybusters, and Falling Skies on both Sununu and Tika, but because Samoans have such hard skulls, any moves involving shots to the head such as DDTs and Brainbusters are ineffective. The 18-wheelers lost to Road Rage by disqualification following a brawl outside the ring between Ken Worth and Rage. And in the main event, Herman Glop's losing streak increased by one more match, going into his automatic rematch for the IIW heavyweight title on the next episode against current champion Taurus, as he lost to the cocky loudmouth Johnny Black Knight by disqualification after blasting Johnny upside the head as he leaped off the top turnbuckle outside the ring for an attempt at a flying clothesline on Herman. Ezekiel won the first match of the September 12th episode of Collision when he made Epsilon Beta tap out with his signature submission maneuver, the Ezekiel choke. Los Tamales Caliente defeated the Sisters at Heart when Spice pinned Desiree with an enziguri. After a tough match in which momentum swung back and forth between both competitors for at least an estimated 10 to 15 minutes, the Sioux Warrior Bison pinned Bane with his finishing move, the Extinction. King Francois Dubois pinned Sebastian Rook with his finishing move, the Royal Mutilation. The Samoan Vice Squad defeated the TNT Boys when Sununu pinned Tracy with the Vice Squad's finisher, the Samoan Smasher. The evil former brain surgeon Dr. Brain made Hunter Orion submit to his signature submission move, the Anesthesia. The Molto Bellas defeated Nuff's Enough when Belladonna pinned Justine with her finishing move, the Bella Flop. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. That's what the IIW transsexual Roseanne Palmer had to be thinking when she lost her match to Bootylicious Bertha in the exact same fashion that she lost to Harvard Jill on the previous episode. Once again, she humiliated her opponent by nailing the 69 Clash, forcing Bertha to leave the ring and regroup, and once again, when she tried to reach the ropes to pull her back in, she gets slapped in the face, giving Bertha enough time to slide back into the ring and execute the booty bomb for the 3 count. Johnny Black Knight pinned one-man army with a running clothesline. The Skyscrapers defeated Road Rage when Rex Sky pinned Roadkill with the Skyscrapers' finishing move, the Falling Skies. And then it was time for the best of 3 falls Titan Death rematch in which Herman Glob, who'd been suffering a major losing streak since dropping the title to Taurus 5 weeks before, invoked his automatic rematch clause. In this match, Herman pulled out all the stops, determined not to add another loss to the streak, since this time it would mean that he'd drop in the rankings and wouldn't get another shot at the title for quite a long time. He was whipping Taurus into the turnbuckles and leaping off the top rope with incredible dives. Anything he could think of to do, he did. In fact, several times during the first fall, Taurus took advantage of Herman's newfound recklessness and used it against him, much to his own detriment, as twice during the match, when he went to nail Herman with his finishing move, the Bullseye, Herman managed to move out of the way, and Taurus would knock himself out long enough for Herman to make a cover, only to get a 2 count. Taurus managed to hit the Bullseye once in the first fall and would have won the fall had Herman's wife Zelda not managed to distract the referee long enough for Herman to recover and kick out before the 3 count. In the end, the 3rd time was the charm for Herman when once again Taurus missed the Bullseye, knocking himself out long enough for Herman to get the 3 count and the first fall. After that, it was all over but the shouting for Herman, as Taurus was never able to fully recover from the knockout blow in the first fall, when Herman nailed the glop drop on Taurus and recaptured the IIW heavyweight title, putting his month-long losing streak to bed once and for all. When we return from this commercial break, we'll look at the September 19th and 26th episodes of Collision, so come back and join us in a few.
In the Outback, we love to go big. For a limited time, try our big 3-course steak dinner for just $11.99. Start with a freshly made soup or salad, then a juicy 6-ounce sirloin with a side, and finish with a tasty apple beignet pastry dessert. 3 courses, just $11.99.
CLR makes quick cleaning of all your messes and turns chore time into your time. Take that clogged shower head, dip it in CLR, and done. It's running strong. Swish CLR in your coffee pot to get rid of hard water deposits, and it looks like new. CLR dissolves white crusty calcium and lime buildup on your humidifier filter fast. CLR is safe for the environment, too. Turn chore day into your day with CLR. Find all our products at these fine stores.
Why do we serve?
Why do we serve?
Why do we serve?
To protect the helpless.
Protect our environment.
Our heritage.
Our dreams.
Why do I serve?
To help others less fortunate.
Less lucky.
Less free.
We want to give back.
I am proud to serve.
I love this country.
I am a pro bowler. 11 years playing the outfield, and I got no plans to retire.
Aging may slow a dog down, but IAMS helps keep dogs playing year after year with our age-specific nutrition. And now, even for dogs 11 and older with new IAMS Senior Plus. It helps boost the immune response to that of an adult dog and helps fight signs of aging.
I'll never be a bench warmer.
New IAMS Senior Plus. See the IAMS difference or your money back.
I am an IAMS dog for life.
These days, the cost of everything is going up. From a tank of gas to a loaf of bread. But at Safe Auto, we're reversing that trend. We're rolling back the cost of state minimum coverage by up to 35%. So call Safe Auto now for something you hardly see these days. Prices that are actually falling by up to 35%. 1-800-SAFE-AUTO. State minimum coverage, savings of up to 35%. And that's how we roll.
Safe Auto.
Spread a little love today.
Spread a little love my way. Spread a little something to remember. Spread a little joy.
Fresh milk and real cream. That's what makes Philadelphia.
So spread.
And that's what makes the moment we enjoy it a little richer. Real Belgian chocolate whipped with Philadelphia cream cheese. New indulgence. The moment just got a little sweeter.
Wrangler 5-star premium quality denim. Wrangler, real, comfortable jeans.
Welcome back to the October 2012 edition of Orion Sports and Entertainment Promotions GalactiSports Rap. I am David Barnes, owner of Orion Sports and Entertainment Promotions, and we're continuing our look at the results of the Intergalactic Independent Wrestling television program Collision for the weeks of September 19th and 26th. In the opening match on September 19th, Plain Jane White pinned Destine with her finishing move, Nothing Special. The Sioux Warrior Bison pinned his rival Epsilon Beta after he used his finishing move, the Extinction. Los Tamales Caliente defeated Nuff's Enough when Spice pinned Justine Nuff with her finishing move, Muy Caliente. Hunter Orion pinned his rival Taurus with his finisher, the Orion's Belt. Dewey Cheatham pinned Bane when he always cheated by throwing powder in Bane's eyes. The Skyscrapers defeated the TNT Boys when Lex Sky pinned Tracy with the Skyscrapers' finishing move, the Falling Skies. Harvard Yale pinned the evil former brain surgeon Dr. Brain with his finisher, the Law Review. The IIW transsexual Roseanne Palmer won a triple threat match against Ezekiel and Sebastian Rook when she finally successfully used her signature move, the 69 Clash, to get a humiliating pinfall victory over Sebastian. Bootylicious Bertha defeated Misfit by disqualification when Misfit blasted Bertha with a chair as she dove off the top turnbuckle to attempt a double axe handle smash outside the ring. The Molto Bellas defeated the BFFs when Belladonna pinned Brittany Hilton with her finishing move, the Bella Flop. In a non-title match, the IIW Heavyweight Champion Herman Glop pinned Johnny Black Knight with his finishing move, the Glop Chop. However, after the match, Dewey Cheatham ran down to the ringside area and smashed Zelda Glop's head into the ring post. He then grabbed the sacred stick from the announcer's table and slid into the ring, where he cracked Herman upside the head, sending his arms sprawling over the top rope. Seeing a golden opportunity, Dewey began to paddle Herman's backside with the stick. Unfortunately, he only managed to get in one hit before he was rushed in the ring by several referees and IIW officials. Interim IIW Commissioner Massive then came down to the ring and said that he was going to put an end to this nonsense once and for all, as on the next card he was putting Herman and Dewey in a sacred stick on a pole match. The rules were very simple. A pole would be placed in the middle of the ring with the sacred stick suspended from the top of it. The first wrestlers to successfully climb the pole and retrieve the stick would not only win the match, but would then be allowed to spank his opponent 10 times in the ring with the stick. Once the ring was finally cleared, it was time for the best of three falls Titan Death rematch for the IIW Tag Team titles between the former champions Road Rage and the current champions, the Annihilators. Road Rage needed to capture the titles or they wouldn't be able to get another title shot for however long it takes to achieve number one contender status. The Annihilators took the first fall when Thalos pinned Roadkill with his finishing move, the Thalo Cutter. Road Rage would battle back and win the second fall when Roadkill pinned Krogan with his finishing move, the Annihilator. In the third and final fall, Krogan and Thalos used their finishing move, the Imminent Destruction, on Roadkill, but Rage attempted to splash Krogan as he went for the cover. Unfortunately, Krogan moved at the last second and Rage accidentally splashed his own partner. Then, as Sailors took care of tossing Rage out of the ring and keeping him occupied, Krogan set Roadkill up on the top turnbuckle where he executed his finisher, the Franken Krogan, giving the Annihilators the victory and successfully retaining the IIW Tag Team titles. Nelson Up defeated the Sisters at Heart in the first match of the September 26th episode of Collision when Tough Enough pinned Desiree with a Hurricane Rana. Ezekiel defeated Sheikh Khalid Sirhan by disqualification after Khalid repeatedly whipped Ezekiel into the security force field barrier. Sebastian Rook pinned the evil former brain surgeon Dr. Brain with his finishing move, the Castle. The match between Bane and the Sioux Warrior Bison ended in a double disqualification following a brawl outside the ring. The TNT Boys defeated the Samoan Vice Squad when Terry got a surprise Hurricane Rana pin over Tika. Taurus avenged his loss on the previous episode when he defeated his rival Hunter Orion by disqualification after Hunter repeatedly whipped Taurus into the security force field barrier. The 18-Wheelers defeated Road Rage when Peterbilt pinned Roadkill with the Wheelers' finisher, the Overturn. Misfit won a hard-fought match over the IIW transsexual Roseanne Palmer when she pinned Roseanne with her finishing move, the Bowplex. King Francois Dubois got a pinfall victory over Herbert Yale when he used his finisher, the Royal Mutilation. The Multobellas got a win for the second week in a row over the BFFs when once again Belladonna pinned Brittany Hilton with her finisher, the Bella Flop. And then it was time for the non-title Sacred Stick on a Pole double main event match between IIW Heavyweight Champion Herman Glop and his rival Dewey Cheatham. Herman made short work of it when he nailed Dewey with his finisher, the Glop Chop, before climbing the pole and retrieving the Sacred Stick for the victory. As was stated before, the winner of the match would be allowed to spank his losing opponent 10 times with the stick, but Dewey was determined not to get paddled as he slid out of the ring and began walking backwards towards the locker room, yelling the whole time at Herman that he wasn't going to paddle him. However, his escape route was cut off by none other than Harvard Yale, Sebastian Rook, Hunter Orion, and Bane, who met him at the entrance curtain and carried him kicking and screaming back into the ring, where they draped his arms over the top rope, and then Hunter and Sebastian pulled down on his arms from the ring apron as Herman wound up and paddled Dewey 10 times with the Sacred Stick as the crowd delightedly counted along with each hit. When the final paddling was registered, Hunter and Sebastian released Dewey's arms, and he slid out of the ring and ran up the entrance ramp, holding his now tender bottom as Harvard, Hunter, Sebastian, and Bane hoisted Herman onto their shoulders as the crowd cheered. The final match of the evening was the best of 3 falls Titan death match for the IIW Women's title. Demaya, the Devil's Daughter, put her title on the line against Bootylicious Bertha. Bertha won the first fall when she pinned Demaya with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, and then went on to win the second straight fall to take the IIW Women's title from Demaya when she pinned the Devil's Daughter with a corkscrew plancha. We're going to take our final timeout, and when we return, we've got the results of Pride and Honor Fighting number 7, which took place on September 29th at the Pizzico Arena. So be sure and come back for that.
When you put goodness inside, you can't help but shine on the outside. Mmm. 100% natural Lipton iced tea, free of preservatives and artificial flavors. It's delicious goodness, just the way nature intended it. Lipton, drink positive.
New Doritos Jacked are big. Bigger than a giant El Camino on monster tires. And bolder than taking that behemoth and breaking Evel Knievel's bus jumping record by 2.5 buses. And they're crunchy. Crunchier than driving through a fine china shop that sells professional grade fireworks out of the back. New Doritos Jacked. Tastes like awesome feels.
Every week we return all our cans and bottles. Yeah, we hope to reduce the world's waste.
But aluminum? It's like gold.
Uh-huh. There's a can.
Where?
Get it.
Environmental defense. Get green. For more tips, go to getgreen.com.
Keeping my car regularly tuned helps reduce air pollution. And it also saves me money on gas and repairs. But it's not just about saving money. It's about what you do with it.
You're whack, sir. Environmental defense. Get green. Go to getgreen.com.
Let's go. Down. Up.
You don't try to finish Tapa XT. Try to survive it. It incorporates with full body workouts. You're hitting every muscle group. You're constantly moving from one movement to the next movement, hitting different muscle groups. Pushing yourself mentally.
This is Tap Out. Come and get it.
Mike is a great guy, and he's very motivating, charismatic, upbeat, and, you want to follow him.
Not only am I doing the workout, I'm doing it in a pool.
He's making sure everybody's having fun with it.
Tap out, baby.
And making you want to work out. In MMA, you have to be in the best shape possible, and we got that way for a reason, going through our training. And Tap Out XT incorporates a lot of that training. Even myself and the other fighters here, getting it down and doing it day in and day out, you're really going to see some results. You got core, you got lunges, you got different twists and push-ups and sit-ups.
Let's get this done.
I've been an athlete my whole life, and I'm in MMA right now, which is one of the hardest sports in the world. We got punches, we got knees, elbows, all the MMA movements, the kicks. It's never boring. It's something different every time. It's intense. You get your cardio up. You're getting sweaty. Yeah, we do Tap Out XT at home and on the road. It's something to keep you in tip-top shape. It's not easy, but it's, you get results. Tap Out XT, come and get it.
we're back with our final segment on Orion Sports and Entertainment Promotions GalactiSports Rap for the month of October 2012. I'm David Barnes, owner of Orion Sports and Entertainment Promotions, and now let's look at the results of Pride and Honor Fighting 7, which took place on September 29th at the Pizzico Arena. In the welterweight division, the largemouth Stan Lee Bass knocked out the King of Jive, Bob Charlie, with mounted punches. Fireball Joe Thomas won his middleweight division match when he knocked out Sidewinder with a left roundhouse kick. Dorian Marler got a victory in his light heavyweight division match when he made the Golden Samurai Manchu Lin tap out to a figure 4 leg lock. Flower Power Joshie Lin knocked out Kira Strutter in their ladies division match with the Buttercup beatdown. Enrique Dollard knocked out Cosmic Crippler in their light heavyweight division match with a combination of triangle chokes and punches. Jazaki won his middleweight match when he knocked out Heinrich von Mar with a wheel kick. Mapur knocked out Breno Sousa with a punch to the jaw to retain the PHF heavyweight title. Gold the Blue knocked out Eugenie Petra with an uppercut in their heavyweight division bout. Aaron Cornell knocked out the Faceless MMN in their welterweight division match with a right and left jab combination. And in the final match of the evening, the Peanut Haley Jean managed to hold on to the PHF Ladies title when she made Catherine Gracie tap out to a neck crank. And that's all the time we have for this edition of GalactiSports Rap. This program is written and produced by David Barnes, utilizing the 4.0 version of the Sony Asset Music Creation Program and Windows Movie Maker. All news and events featured in this program are based on matches that were played based upon the rules and gaming system for the Filsner Games published Champions of the Galaxy Wrestling game and the Filsner Games published Pleiades Outlaw Warfare Mixed Martial Arts game. This program was created with written permission of Filsner Games, and any rebroadcast over any airwave or internet site without the express written permission of its creator David Barnes is strictly prohibited. For more information about the Champions of the Galaxy Wrestling game or the Pleiades Outlaw Warfare Mixed Martial Arts game, visit www.filsnergames.com. For all of us here at Orion Sports and Entertainment Promotions, we wish you a pleasant day and invite you to join us again next month for another edition of Orion Sports and Entertainment Promotions GalactiSports Rap.